Hello there, and welcome to What If Luke Turned to the Dark Side and Returned of the Jedi? Part 2. Let's begin. Then, Darth Starkiller, or better known as Luke, left the Death Star. He was traveling to the planet of Ilum, where Palpatine told him there was an army ready for him. And on his way there, Starkiller asked, "What's the name of this base that we are going to, and what is its purpose?" The officer said, "Its name is Starkiller Base. It's named after you by the order of Emperor Palpatine, and it will be a training facility and a superweapon, even stronger than the Death Star." Starkiller liked the sound of that. Then the officer said, "And that's where you'll find your army, for the Emperor had told me that you needed one, and these are special forces. I think you'll like them." "You better hope so," Starkiller said. Leia had just finished telling the rebel leaders what had happened, and that she was leaving on a mission to find a Jedi Master that could help in the war efforts, and that the rebels needed to relocate their base, so Luke would not find them. After she finished talking to the rebels, they began to get their stuff ready to leave. When Leia was leaving to go to her ship, she heard a noise, and when she turned to look, there she saw was R2-D2. But something was off with him, so she asked, "What's wrong, buddy?" R2 sadly beeped and said, "I want to go with you." "Me as well," said C-3PO. "He is our friend like he is yours, and he is also our master." Leia stopped to think. "I could probably use you two, but there would be a lot of stormtroopers. Are y'all up to the challenge?" That made C-3PO change his mind. "In that case, I'll stay here and help the rebels. Have a safe trip." Leia then asked R2, "Are you coming?" R2 beeped with excitement. "Of course," Leia said, laughing. "You always were the braver one." "I will too," said Rex. Now Starkiller had made it into the base and found his new army. But it wasn't what he had expected. He had expected a massive army, but instead it was a small army. But he only meant small in numbers, not small in size. For these were big robotic suits that someone could put on and use. They were piloted by amazing marksmen that also had great hand-to-hand combat. "They had been training for years in them," said the officer. "Are you pleased, Master Starkiller?" And Starkiller answered, "Yes." Then the officer asked, "Do you want to see them in action?" Starkiller said, "Yes." Then the officer said, "Boys, show them what you can do." Then Leia, Rex, and R2 set a course for Ilum. When they got there, they started searching, and after a couple days of sneaking around, they found what they were looking for: Mace Windu. After a little bit of talking, they went straight to business. "So you want to be trained by me?" asked Mace. Then Leia answered, "Yes, I fear without your training the Empire will be unstoppable." Then Mace said, "Then your training shall start after you get a lightsaber, of course." So they went to the secret chambers that the Jedi had used to give Padawans their crystals. They went there because Leia didn't have a lightsaber, but she had a lightsaber hilt that she had made. When she found her crystal, she combined it with her hilt and ignited it. It was a blue lightsaber. "Now we may begin your training," Mace said. Years and years and years went by. Starkiller and his armies had teared through any rebels they could find, but they could not find the rebel base. At this point, Starkiller was very powerful in the dark side, and he knew the ins and outs of it, like how to use Force Choke and use Force Lightning, and so on. But he was only just as strong as the Emperor. He was not strong enough to take over just yet. They were reporting to Palpatine, and he asked, "Have you found the rebel base?" Starkiller said, "No, but we are getting closer." Palpatine was very angry with this news, because they had said this for the last 6 months and haven't found the base. Palpatine then asked Starkiller, "How is the base coming along?" Starkiller answered, "Very well, my master. Very soon it will be operational." Palpatine was very pleased by this, and told them to continue their search. "Leia, you have done well, and I have taught you everything I know. Now it is up to you on how to use it," Mace told Leia. Then Rex said, "We should leave immediately and group up with the others before they attack." "Yes, we should," Leia answered. "Are you coming with us, Master Windu?" Mace answered, "I will fight. I have spent way too long doing nothing and letting this empire grow. And also, it would be fun to use my lightsaber again." Leia said, "Then it's settled. We shall leave straight away." On their way, Leia sent a encoded message to the rebels, but little did she know the Empire had intercepted it. Then Starkiller left immediately to his officer and said, "Have you figured out how to decode the message?" Then the officer said, "Yes, I have. It says that they were heading to the fleet to get ready for an assault." Starkiller asked, "Where's this assault going to be?" Then the officer answered, "That's just it, sir. We don't know. But we have a good idea. There has been some weird things happening at Starkiller Base, so we suspect that that will be their target." Then Starkiller said, "Then I shall go there immediately, and me and my army will go meet them there." So they continued the mission, which was to blow up the power reactor. They fought dozens of stormtrooper squads to get there, but when they made it, it was not a stormtrooper squad that they saw. They were confronted by Darth Starkiller and his group of death troopers. It was a difficult battle. Mace went to fight the death troopers and took a couple out before one of them slapped him to the other side of the room. He smashed straight into the wall. Rex shot at Starkiller and he blocked them with Mace, and he stabbed Rex in the heart and threw him out of the way. Leia knew she had underestimated him and his power, so she took the rest of the death troopers out. It was a standoff, and neither side was advancing until Starkiller got impatient and attacked straight for Mace's window, striking fast. Mace was expecting this, and he blocked it, and as Mace went for the counterattack, Starkiller blocked it and went to stab Mace, but Leia blocked it, and Leia went on the offense, slashing at Starkiller, but he was too skilled with the lightsaber. Then Starkiller said, "You have trained, I see, but you are still weak." As the battle went on, Starkiller had seemed to have been outmatched, being cornered, and then Leia and Mace would have looked like they were outmatched. It was a back and forth fight, until Luke got the upper hand, and then he sliced Mace, killing him. Leia screamed, "No!" But then they heard something in the distance. It was footsteps. The whole room fell silent. They stopped fighting to listen. And as it got closer, they heard laughing. And when the door flew open, they saw who it was. Emperor Palpatine. Then he said, "Good, kill them. Kill them now." Then Leia said, "No, Luke, you don't have to do this." The Palpatine said, "Do it." Then Luke said, "No, but I will kill you." Then Luke charged at Palpatine, pulling out his lightsaber. And in the blink of an eye, he was dead. On the ground. "You did it, Luke," Leia exclaimed, running to hug him. They embraced each other the first time in years. "I knew you could change." And then he stabbed her through the heart. She said, "But Luke, why?" "Now I will be the one and only ruler of the galaxy. Goodbye, sister." He turned off his lightsaber and walked away, leaving Leia to die. Then Starkiller ruled the galaxy for the decades to come, training his own Padawans to continue the Sith legacy. That's the end. Tell me in the comments what you thought about the ending. I would love to hear y'all's opinion about it. But if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. And thank y'all so much for 1,000 subscribers. Y'all are the best. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.